Meet Cedo, one of my favorite shotguns in all of the Warframe. It's really fun and unique to use because of its unique trait, of course, that alternate fire launches a bouncing glaive with guaranteed status chance. Primary fire deals 60% additional damage for each status effect on the target, and converts secondary ammo pickups to 50 of shotgun ammo when wielded by Lavos. But the last part we don't really care about. We have double galvanized AV basically on this one, and it has guaranteed status chance on its alternate fire, which includes all of the basic elements. And I'm running primed point blank, galvanized hell, frigid blast, toxic barrage, vigilante, savvy, some random ass riven. That's a minus, by the way, so cold and multi-shot always welcome for me to see on my guns, and blaze for some extra damage and another hit. It's really fun and unique to use because of its unique trait, of course, that alternate fire launches a bouncing glaive with guaranteed status chance. Primary fire deals 60% additional damage for each status effect on the target, and converts secondary ammo pickups to 50 of shotgun ammo when wielded by Lavos. But the last part we don't really care about. We have double galvanized AV basically on this one, and it has guaranteed status chance on its alternate fire, which includes all of the basic elements. And I'm running primed point blank, galvanized hell, frigid blast, toxic barrage, vigilante, savvy, some random ass riven. That's a minus, by the way, so cold and multi-shot always welcome for me to see on my guns, and blaze for some extra damage and another hit. And please do not blame me for this, but I saw a short and something sinister came to my mind just straight up to copy it, just because how hilarious it looks. I couldn't stop, I just had to. I mean, I just cannot with this shit, it's beyond hilarious. Okay, look at that, the mission just starts, I swapped to Smitak just so my Diriga doesn't fuck up anything. Look how it plays, everything's frozen, every like possible... like normally if you use it without alternate fire it's just a generic shotgun, but this alternate fire is a lot of fun. Think I like if we had some more like visuals or sounds to know that our glaives come back to us, it would be a bit better, but just look, they still wrecking havoc. Look at that. I'm using Smita also to get a very nice 200% flat crit for it from time to time, whenever Smita decides to give us that one. And it doesn't do any like fancy damage, but it's gonna kill with the amount of times it hits enemies and the status, since status got broken. And we have some extra hit from Ember, Fireball Frenzy Augment. And well, yeah, you have so much damage afterwards that a single shot from Cedo is gonna do the work on finishing anything off. Not the best one for killing like acolytes. Oh, my own arrow went out. But look, overguard without crit or anything. That's just purely like full into status chance loadout. I don't even know if I have my war builded. I just wanted to stick it in Ember's hands, but with all the status, like it doesn't matter if you have condition overload, if you have 10 viral stacks, you know? Like it's still gonna do a crazy damage increase. It can knock us on our ass, so that's why I'm in Uneiro. But you can see that on Cedo when your glaives come back. Especially when you're aiming. And if you press your alternate fire when they are in the air, they will be recalled to you. Oh damn, my energy completely ran out. I forgot to spend my heat stack up. Look, Smita loves to give the crit buff, like... It's so annoying actually, like if it gives you the crit buff. Because if you have weapon better than like Cedo in terms of crit chance, like if you exceed 200%, the Smita will buff it down to 200. Because it's like a flat set to 200 on every weapon once it's up. On Saren, it gets like really broken. Maybe I get some more immolate for the hits, so I'm not dying constantly. I mean, yeah, that double extra damage to first status effect is just crazy. Look, War. You should die from the hit stacks, actually. They can't even shoot at you because they are all frozen, like stunned with electric, with heat. Nairo needs to come back. I'm like 60 days down to get my 60 or 70 to get my prime sure-footed. It's not as impressive as when you use it with Saren, but every weapon gets impressive with Saren. But still, quite fun. Like, I'm literally not doing much other than just send up a scannery. Oh no, it's a violence. I'm so dead. Get away. Get away. I should have picked like a weapon that I can kill him with instead of sticking the war in Ras. Because if you use like Glaive or other weapon with Cedo, it becomes really amazing. I mean, it doesn't really struggle to kill him. I'm just afraid without my damage reductions on Ember. On Siren it's way easier. Okay, time to extract, sign some more talking than killing, so I have no life support. But I think it's time to show you this with Saren. I still use my full weapon platform Saren build with Roar, with Mold Augmented, and of course Arcane Avenger to get that at least 45 for the glaives. Because the glaives with Cedo, they crit is atrocious, but we're still using Prime Ravage, since we're gonna have a little bit of that crit from Avenger. And that's pretty much not the greatest build, but what I love to use. I have Viral, of course, with Blaze, so same elementals as before. But I also have Shotgun Elementalist, since it's Saren, so of course this is one of the best mods, whatever weapon you're using with her. And I'm using Primary Blight, because with Saren it's very easily enabled to be used on any primary. You just press your Toxic Clash and you enjoy constant full stack on this. I will also showcase you real quick our new Epitaph in the Prime version. For Saren build looks like this. This is a must now. The range got stupidly big on the radial attack from the quick shot. How much is it? It's 180 status. Where's the range? Here it is. 14.4 meters explosion range. Like, boy, it got so beautiful with Epitaph. Holy fuck, you're gonna prime the entire rooms in an instant. And I'm using not ever used Arcane for it as well, which is Cascadia empowered. And just quickly before we go further into the video, and as you guys see, 90% of you are not subscribed. So if you're enjoying my work, please leave that subscribe for me. Thank you in advance, and let's continue with the video. And we're also using Smita on our Saren, since I need some Steel Ascent, so hopefully I get the Excite from the buff that our Smita provides. And I also want that rare crit for our Cedo. Just look how ridiculous those numbers look on buff on Saren when I use my Nidus Spectre. 406, 122, 122. This is stupid. And I also brought my Serata with me, so I can get rid of the violence if he spawns real quick, just so I don't get the PTSD from him. The only acolyte that can kill you is violence, because he turns off your abilities. And the other ones, of course, malice, if he puts the bubble on you. Other ones are just punching bugs. We mold for the shield gate. Oh. Sometimes I can see when the glaives come back to me, but most of the time it's really hard to see those. Especially if you use the galvanized acceleration, Exilus, for projectile speed. It gets pretty ridiculous then. Or Zephyr, for example, with her augment. I mean, no matter what spawns now, it gets one tap. Like, the toxin goes... I mean... yeah. I'm gonna sit here so I can look if Smita buffs me with my pickup. I love it. Like, considering how low the damage is, and it's still killing, even if it's not Siren, it's so, like, crazy how status, how good status is now. Like, even before it was killing already, but now, status rework made status feel so much better, especially on the damage part of it. Energy charm. Why am I not getting my crit now? I'm buffed. Rebuffing with the bigger numbers now. With a bit of augmented stack. Look, I'm not even trying to do that many kills. I'm just trying to show you Cedo. And it's nearly 200 already. And it's just Cedo, like there's like no Tilius flying around with Varglass or anything else. It gets so fucking nice in close. Like, look, the more enemies they can hit, they will keep bouncing a bit longer. You can just shoot it and come back. And since it's Siren and I have like 2 Archon shards, so for armor strip it will work on level cap just as fine. Oh, that was some buggy stuff. Because they came back nearly instantly to me. Wish I could have an enemy that survives, like, oh, actually maybe Acolyte. So when I get that status debuff on him, then I can shoot him a few times. Because these guys, they will just flop. Like, either they have debuff or not. I wonder our numbers now, once I have my augmented fully stacked. Decent. Nearly 500 corrosive extra. And nearly 150 from Roar and Toxic Lash. Remember, Toxic Lash gets double benefit for melee, so it's nearly 300 for the melee in Toxin. Yeah, like, Serata needs even more Toxin. Look, it can literally just like Sobek keep them away from you. So the only issue of Siren is her survival. So her best way of surviving is killing everything before everything can kill you. And it's basically the only way, really, to stay alive on her, no matter what you're gonna try. You can try Adaptation and Eclipse with Umbra mods, and it's probably gonna be like the ultimate form of her survival. You can also include like Melee Fortification, Arcane Guardian, and it's still not Mesmer Skin, still not regenerating Overguard, so you're gonna be down to the shield gate a lot anyways. Let's see, now Epitaph a bit, actually. Look the range. And since it's Siren, it's still gonna like annihilate them. I think even better than Cedo, actually. Like the new Epitaph range is so beautiful. Like, if you can, go and farm it, because that weapon's also so fun to use. The sound to it, the feel to it, both like are so nice too. Look, I don't even have Roar, yeah? Like my Roar timed out. My Corrosive timed out. Oh, but here comes the Acolyte. Time to rebuff. I didn't have my Link. Of course, he buffed me right after I buffed. And this is the one that can kill you, so careful with him. He didn't get the bubble on me, but I had to just kill him ASAP, sadly. Couldn't really bother to get the debuffs on him. because that bubble will just annihilate me. And it will annihilate your defensive objects, so just in case, a heads up for it. If you're doing defense mission, don't fuck around with malice, just go and get the guy out real quick. Damn, like the new Epitaph's so fucking good. Like the range, like I love, like, look, they will all die there.
Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
With one shot from like a primer, like this is a primer weapon, and it's in a primer setup. The Cascadian powered, I don't know if it's that great of a mod to consider it some kind of offensive, but I don't have any Cumber. I sold mines and I deeply regret it. Like, both of those weapons, like, so nice. So nice still to play. They are both like primer weapons, if I have to be honest with you. I used to use Cedo a lot before I found Rauta. For priming, so I could shoot and use my melee. But I realized it's so much more than just like priming, because Cedo even before, when I used it on like something like Excal, with full melee focused build, my thing was actually like killing. With Sudden, it's of course like your toxin is really broken, like the damage it outputs is broken. But compared, for example, to Kullervo, it's not that easy to survive on her. Look, I just keep seeing my shield going off. And then, later on the levels, you get 2 hits and you're done for, even with my Umbra mods giving me armor, with Sudden's very high base armor. So, yeah, she's not the easiest frame to survive, but she's one of the most fun, because no matter what weapon, it's gonna be really good with her. I mean, this range is so crazy, like, look at that. Fuck, 15. Gotta get that prime fulmination now. I mean, I got a mortar beat. I'm full energy anyway. Honestly, like, getting prime redirection and adaptation would help her a lot, but I want all of the fucking ability strength in the world for the biggest damage and knocking myself on the ass all the time. Because I have Madura instead of Nairu. Like, you could possibly use the crit damage mods on both of the weapons, even with very low crit chance if you're using Avenger, especially with Smita or Adarza. I could actually show you this with Adarza if I didn't need Steel Essence. Like, Adarza gives you another flat 60 quite frequently. It's like 22 seconds downtime, I think. Or does the timer starts from the time the buff is off? I don't remember, but it's like 12 to 13 seconds crit buff for flat 60. Every like 30 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So Adarza is like a real good thing if you want flat crit and you don't want like priming from the Mecha Dog. So that's like actually Epitaph and Cedo, it's gonna be like the 2 first cases I'm gonna think of if I would think of something like this. Oh look. Ah, nearly died. Yeah, Stalin's just as easy she kills, just as easy she is to kill. Like, it's the only problem of that frame. So killing everything is the best. So AoE weapons or something like Kuvasobek, if it finally gets fixed on line of sight especially, it's like the best weapons for her. You just gotta kill before stuff kills you. That's why Zori is so good, because AoE melee influence, killing very fast. Look, I got touched once with Umbra mods. From 1k to 500. One more and dead. And that's like, what? 140. That's like no levels on the enemies. And even though like Overguard on Kullervo is literally destroyed in an instant on higher levels, he can still get himself immune with his 2 briefly. And brief immune also after it wonder if I can... This is easy one. Oh my god, now I'm out of ammo. Like, out of all the fucking times. Look, it actually annihilates. Ah. The fuck? Why couldn't I shoot at him? I got scammed. Reap my steel essence. And look. The enemies walked up to me because I stopped killing them that much. And you can enjoy Cedo in full. But yeah, once you unlock all of your waybounds, if you don't have them unlocked for focus, and you can rest with playing Madurai and using the Unairu waybound, trust me, the dying is not really a problem for you anymore. Like, as you saw, I can just easily rest with my operator damage. Even on the higher levels, I will just need to stack my arcane for hit damage on amp. But well, that's all from me for now. If you're just using, say, Cedo in any other, like, and just show it solo in, like, survival mission, it's such a godlike weapon to use. Just trust me and try it. And if you liked it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for me. And as always, see you in the next one.